Students, good morning. Today we are going to deal with actually we have to complete the topic Consumer Protection Act. Already we have discussed what who is consumer, what are his rights, and some basic definitions of the consumer from the Consumer Protection Act. Now let us today discuss the topic Consumer Protection Councils. The Central Consumer Protection Council, which has been established under this act, may consist of the following members: Minister in charge of the Commerce and Industries Ministry shall be the chairman. Such other number of members or other officials of that ministry. Central Council shall conduct meeting at least once in a year. The objects of the Central Council shall be to promote and protect the rights of the consumers. Thereafter, the second council is the State Consumer Protection Council, which may be appointed, which may be fixed for each state, consisting of the following members. First member is the minister in charge of the commerce affairs in the state government, who shall be the chairman of the Consumer Protection Council. Then such other number of members or other officials and non-officials also, members prescribed by the state government. Such members or number of the officials or non-officials, members not exceeding 10, as may be nominated by the central government. The state council shall meet as and when necessary, but not less than 2 meetings shall be held every year. The district consumer protection council may consist of the following members. One is the collector of the district by whatever name called, who shall be the chairman of the Consumer Protection Council of the district. Second, such other members, other officials, non-officials, members representing such interest as may be prescribed by the state government. Thereafter, district council shall meet as and when necessary, but not less than 2 meetings shall be held per annum. Thereafter, we will have to see the consumer dispute redressal agencies. Now, we know that according to the act, as per the provisions of the act, there are the numerous consumer disputes redressal agencies have been established in each district by the act. Following agencies are established by the government for consumer dispute redressal process. One is the district forum, second is the state commission, and third one is the National Commission Dispute Redressal Commission. So this is the three-tier system regarding the delivery of the justice has been, or hierarchy of the justice delivery system has been passed, has been established under the Consumer Protection Act. So Consumer Dispute Redressal Agency is one of the most important agency or mechanism which sees the ill effects of the consumerism, ill effects of the or injustice caused to the people, common people, or to the general public, or to the consumer generally. So first of all, let us see the district forum. Composition of the district forum, if we see, then there is a person who is or has been or is qualified to be a district judge, who shall be its president. Then two other members, one of whom shall be a woman, who shall have the following qualifications: that he or she will not be less than 35 years of age, he or she will possess a bachelor's degree from a recognized university, or he or she shall be persons of ability, integrity, and standing, and having adequate knowledge of the problems relating to economics, law, commerce, accountancy, industry, public affairs, or administration, etc. Every member of the district forum shall hold office for a term of 5 years or up to the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. Jurisdiction of the district forum or district court, if it is to be seen, then we can come to the point 1, that subject to the other provisions of this act, the district forum shall have jurisdiction to entertain complaints where the value of the goods or services and the compensation, if any, claimed doesn't exceed rupees 20 lakhs. Manner in which a complaint shall be made. So district forum's jurisdiction, as far as the pecuniary jurisdiction is considered, then it is up to 20 lakhs. The matters within the purview of 20 lakhs will be filed in the district court or district forum. So manner in which complaint shall be made. A complaint may be filed with the district forum by the consumer or by any recognized consumer association, one or more consumers, or a central or the state government itself. The complaint should be given with a required amount of fee. Once the complaint is received, it should proceed with it within the 21 days. District forum will send a copy of the complaint to the counterparties, the applicant and the respondent. If the counterparty is not taking appropriate action within the 30 days, then the forum will proceed the action ex parte. If opposition reply by denying the complaint, forum will fix date to hear the parties and will take decision after hearing both the parties. Thereafter, finding of the district forum. So we have seen the members, the constitutive body of the district forum. Thereafter, the how the case is filed, how the complaint is filed before the district forum. Now, by taking the judicial action and taking the recourse to the code of civil procedure, how the court may come to the finding, that is what we have to see. First of all, district forum will have to take following decisions to come to the conclusion. First of all, to remove the defect pointed out by the complainant by taking appropriate laboratory help from the goods in questions. Second, to replace the goods with the new goods of similar description which shall be free from any defect. Third is to return to the complainant the price, or as the case may be, the charges paid by the complainant, or to pay. Fourth is to pay such amount as may be awarded by its as a compensation to the consumer for any loss or injury suffered by the complainant consumer due to the negligence or due to the wrongdoings of the opposite party. And fifth one is to remove the defects in goods or deficiencies in the services. Sixth one, to discontinue the unfair trade practice. So the forum can take actions against the opposite party to withdraw the hazardous goods if these are from being offered for sale, and to cease manufacture of hazardous goods, and to desist from offering services which are hazardous in nature, to provide for adequate costs and compensation to the parties if it is incurred by the complainant. Thereafter, if the decision is gone against the complainant or against the opposite party, then these two persons or one of the persons or either of the persons have an remedy to file an appeal before the state commission. Any person aggrieved by an order made by the district forum may prefer an appeal against such order to the state commission within a period of 30 days from the date of the such order in such a form and manner as may be prescribed by the act. Now let us see the composition of the state commission. This is the appellate commission. We can see the composition and the powers of the state commission. The state commission shall consist of the person who is or has been a judge of a high court and appointed by the state government, who shall be its not less than 2 and not more than such number of members as may be prescribed, and one of whom shall be woman. Jurisdiction of the state commission is to be seen. Then we can find out the complaints where the value of the goods or services and compensation, if any, claimed exceeds rupees 20 lakhs but doesn't exceed rupees 1 crore, then this amount, cases of this amount will fall under the jurisdiction of the state commissions. And appeals also will fall under the jurisdiction of the state commission. Appeals against the orders of any district forum passed by district forum shall fall within the purview of the jurisdiction of the state commission. Now, if the state commission makes any decision or order in the matter of that appeal filed by the person who has been aggrieved by the decision made by the lower court, that is the district forum, then the state commission also makes a decision, and if any person agrees by this definition, whether he is a complainant or whether he is a opposite party, then he has also right to file an appeal made by the state commission in exercise of its powers conferred by subsection I of clause A of the section 17, may prefer an appeal against such order passed by the state commission to the national commission within a period of 30 days from the date of the passing of such an order by the State Commission. So in the same sense, we have to see the National Commission formation, its members and its powers. A person who is or has been a judge of the Supreme Court to be appointed by the central government, who shall be its president. The person who not less than 4 and not more than such number of members as may be prescribed by the government, and one of them shall be a woman. So four other persons must be there in the body of that National Commission. One shall be a woman. Then thereafter, let us see the jurisdiction of the National Commission. As we have discussed earlier, that below 20 lakhs of rupees, the jurisdiction of the district forum, below 1 crore amount of the cases are there, then that will fall under the State Commission's purview, and the uh, the amount more than 1 crore, that will definitely fall under the jurisdiction of the National Commission. Complaints where the value of the goods or services and compensation, if any, complaints where the value of the goods or services, if any, exceed 1 crore, appeal against the orders of any State Commission made by, then these two cases, two types of cases. One is the appeal from the State Commission, and second is the cases of beyond, cases of cases of which has a valuation of more than 1 crore, that will fall under the purview of the National Commission. As far as the limitation period is granted, the district forum, the State Commission or the National Commission shall not admit a complaint unless it is filed within 2 years from the date on which the cause of action arises. So this is what we have discussed, the mechanism of the consumer court cases dispersal mechanism. So under this mechanism, three-tier system has been recognized and formulated, whereunder the district forum comes for the help of the consumer for the cases below the 20 lakhs of rupees. Then matters up to the 1 crore, that will fall under the purview of the State Commission, and matters beyond the 1 crore, that will definitely fall under the purview of the, or under the jurisdiction of the National Commission. So this is what we have discussed today. I hope that you have got my points. If you have any doubts, feel free to contact me. Thank you very much.